Commissioner Mee. Here. Commissioner Kelly. Here. Commissioner Barrett.
Here.
President Fry.
Here. I believe tonight we have a presentation on summer camps. Jamie?
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hi, Jamie.
Good. I'm Jamie Martinson, Superintendent of Rec Programs, and I'm here to give you a little update on summer camp through the Recreation Department. So I'm sure, like many of you, it's hard to believe that in just a few weeks we'll be kicking off summer with programs and events throughout the district. Every summer, the Rec Department takes great pride in offering some of the most fun, affordable summer camp opportunities in this area. And I think it's super evident because this year, most of our day camps sold out within the first 12 hours of registration, which is pretty telling on how our community kind of receives our summer camp operations. 2023 is looking to be a great camp season. Last year, we passed our American Camp Association 5-year site visit. So that accredits us through 2027. So they came out last summer, walked through all of our facilities, our programs, went over 400 compliant components, kind of scrutinized our operations, and we passed with flying colors, actually, so we're excited about that. Camper enrollment right now is up over 19% from 2022. So right now we have over 3,100 campers enrolled in our recreation day camps.
Excellent.
So we're super excited to have so many returning campers and new campers experience what we have planned for them. And we are fully staffed, which is super exciting at this time of year. We have over 50% of last year's staff returning, and many of them are Wheaton residents themselves and previous campers who are just excited to give back to the community the same kind of experiences that they went through when they were kids growing up. So with summer camp starting in just about 2.5 weeks, we have a lot to do to prepare, a lot of training scheduled to make sure that everybody's fully ready for all the kids when they walk through our doors on June 5th. And we're just excited to, make some great memories for all of our families again this summer in Wheaton.
Great.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Jamie, congrats on the full staffing.
Yeah, it's
Good
exciting.
work.
It's amazing.
Thanks.
That helps.
It definitely does.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jamie, are there any wait lists right now currently?
There are wait lists, yeah, and that's something, every summer we kind of navigate that. So as we can, we accommodate any wait list possible. And in the event we're not able to accommodate the wait list, we always try to suggest something else that they can sign their child up for.
Great, thank you.
Right.
I was going to say, under the board report, or your staff reports, that your training sessions and the topics for the staff, very impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well-rounded and covers all kinds of things that I was very impressed with it, so thank you.
I appreciate that, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Moving on, I need a motion for the approval of the consent agenda.
I'll take a shot at it. Move to approve the consent agenda, items A through I, beginning with A, approval of the disbursements totaling $601,491.79 for the period beginning April 12, 2023 and ending May 9, 2023. B, approval of the disbursements totaling $415,811.27 for the period beginning April 12, 2023 and ending May 9, 2023. C, approval of the closed meeting minutes for March 15, 2023. D, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes for April 12, 2023. E, approval of the closed meeting minutes for April 12, 2023. F, approval of the regular meeting minutes for April 19, 2023. G, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes for May 3, 2023. H, approval of the amended 2023 meeting schedule of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners. And finally, I, review of the official canvass and abstract of votes for Wheaton Park District Commissioners Consolidated Election, April 4, 2023.
Second.
A motion by me, a second by Vyers. Comments? Mike, please.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Mee?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on, we do not have unfinished business tonight. We're moving to the election of officers and appointments.
Yes, if I may, it's our pleasure this evening to have Judge Christine Cody with us from the 18th Judicial Circuit, who has agreed to swear in our re-elected Board of Commissioners.
Can the new elected commissioners please meet down front?
Thanks for
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Perhaps we can get one more picture with the judge and all 5 of you, or?
Let me get out of the picture. Yeah, we'll get out of it.
Thank you so much.
Tease me all you want, I don't care.
Okay, now that all the nerves are gone. Moving on, this is my last ask for a motion as president. I need a motion to elect John Kelly, president, and John Vyers, vice president of the Wheaton Park District.
So moved.
Second?
Who did the motion?
Terry
did the motion, second by Morrill. Mike?
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Are we going to have discussion or no?
I think we should.
Wasn't fast enough, John,
Go ahead.
Okay,
Outgoing President Fry, thank you for your great service.
absolutely.
Thank you.
That is appropriate discussion. How about a round of applause for Bob Fry?
Oh, boy. Thank you.
I will take the roll. Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Mee?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Fry?
Yes.
Thank you.
Change the gavel and move on.
And now, congrats to President Kelly and Vice President Byers.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
You ready? I don't know. Okay, I need a motion to appoint secretary and treasurer for the Wheaton Park District.
I'll move to appoint Michael Benard, Executive Director, Secretary, and Sandra Simpson, Treasurer of the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
So there's a motion by Byers, a second by Pacharich. Mike, take the roll.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Mee?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, I'm going to get caught up.
So the next item of new business is to appoint foundation board liaisons and subcommittee chairperson. Since our next subcommittee meeting is now a special meeting, I'd like you guys to call me if you're interested in any of the liaison positions or the subcommittee chair positions. I would be willing to chair buildings and grounds again unless somebody else wants it. And John, would you be willing to do?
Finance.
John will do finance again unless somebody wants it, but we do need the board liaison. So why don't you reach out to me and I'll make those appointments at the next board meeting.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Is everybody good with that?
I am.
Okay.
Good.
New business. We have a change order from Bergland on the rice pool filter room project. So we need a motion to approve that change order.
I'll move to approve change order number 1 from Berglund Construction for a contract amount net increase of $900.
Second.
Second.
So motion by Byers, second by Barrett. Any questions, comments, or discussion?
No.
None for me.
No. Mike, take the roll, please.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Mee?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Kelly?
Yes. Next item, everybody received updated finance policies in their board packet. We need a motion to approve those.
I move to approve proposed amendments to the finance policies of the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
So it's a motion by Pacharich, a second by Vyers. Anybody have comments? Mike, take the roll.
Commissioner Morrill?
Yes.
Commissioner Mee?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Kelly?
Yes. The next item of new business is the Local Government Efficiency Act. So for us to be in compliance, the board needs to appoint a committee that has to meet 3 times between now and December of 2024 to recommend efficiencies that the Park District could take on in cooperation with other government agencies. The board president is supposed to pick 2 liaisons, subject to approval by the board. So I'm going to recommend that we appoint the Cosley Foundation president and the Museum Foundation president. And if anybody else has any other ideas, that's fine.
I think they're great.
What?
They're great.
You're in favor? Anybody else have any comments on those 2?
John, you'll make those.
So what I would
choice.
do with that is then I would reach out to those 2 individuals and ensure that they're able to serve, and absent their ability to serve, perhaps
let
they would
them-
appoint somebody from that
I'm
foundation.
recommending that then they appoint somebody from that board to serve. So we'll
they
have a
don't.
Cosley rep and we'll have a museum board member on that committee. Those would be the 2 residents. And then, as you know, all 7 of us are on that committee.
Right.
And formal approval coming on June 7.
Yeah, so then we, at the special meeting on June 7th, if they say yes, we'll have the resolution forming that committee on June 7th.
Cool.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yep, I am.
Okay.
You still need to make a motion to
No, we don't
There's
need
no
anything
motion.
tonight. All right, the next item of new business is the Cosley Zoo strategic plan, and we're looking to accept the proposal for consulting.
I'd move to accept a proposal from Public Communications, Inc. for strategic plan consulting for Cosley Zoo.
second.
So it's a motion by me, second by Fry. Anybody have any comments? Ray?
Just that this is being funded through the Cosley Zoo Foundation, and that they have money, if not all of it, most of it right now.
All of it.
All of it? Okay.
Cool.
So it's already being covered.
Good to know. Thanks, Ray. Anybody else? Okay. Is that a voice vote, Mike? I don't-
Sure. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right. And the last item of new business, we need a motion to approve commissioner attendance at the National Park and Recreation Conference. I don't know how many are looking to attend, but,
This one.
So move. I move approval.
Second.
all right, so it's a motion by Morrill and a second by Fry. Any comments? Okay, that could be a voice vote too,
Yes, sir.
Mike.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay. Reports from staff. Mike, do you have anything you want to offer first?
Just a couple brief compliments. It's already been a very busy event, special event month, May. We began the month on May 6th with the Go Fly a Kite event, hosted by our Recreation Department, led by Vicki Beyer. And I believe that was help me out here, was that the 12th annual kite event, Margie and Vicki? We've been doing it an awfully long time. Sorry, I didn't mean to stump you there.
We should do that question beforehand.
An awfully long time, and it's a fan favorite, one of my favorites, and seeing hundreds of kites flying in Graff Park and hundreds of people enjoying themselves is a great way to kick off the fair season. Also, over this last weekend, the athletic department, led by Dan Novak and Adam Lewandowski's team, hosted 129 teams for it is now called what is it called? The Wheaton United Invitational, formerly the Spring Classic. And the managing 129 team soccer tournament across multiple locations across the community is no simple task, and I want to congratulate specifically Adam and his team for really knocking it out of the park, and Rob Spurl and his team for making sure that they have everything they need from an athletic field standpoint, preparation, and then repair going forward. So a job well done by both the athletic department and the recreation department already in the month of May. We're looking forward to finalizing training of all of our pool staff and our camp staff and all of our other seasonal staff as we move into the busiest part of the year. It's our time to shine in the community between May and September, and we look forward to many, many excellent programs and events over that period of time. So thank you, team.
Okay, the next item is the 2022 Cosley Zoo Annual Report. We have Sue here, so people have questions.
Hi, Sue.
Johnny?
Yeah, I do. Hi, Sue.
Hello.
Hey, and one question about the blanding turtles. I know we've been doing that program for a long time, and I know that the biologists there put the chips in the turtles and everything. Can you tell us what, feedback on how they're doing? Do they thrive when they are put out into the natural environment? Are the populations increasing?
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I can tell you that they have been trapping turtles in the last few years that are in the breeding population now in the wild that definitely were head-started turtles. So we know that they're surviving to that 12, 15-year age to be able to enter the breeding population. So again, I don't have statistics, but yes, it is being successful.
It's working. That's pretty cool. And then the other comment I have is just a kudos out to the Cosley Foundation Board, to you, to Kathy Mousseau for the entire fundraising team there. The increase in the amount of donations that have been raised is incredible. It's 185% increase since 2018, which I know you guys have been working hard at that, and you could see it reflected in the results. And congratulations to you and the whole team on that success. So
Thank you.
that's all I have.
I would also like to point out just one other thing in the report, that every year I come in with this report and someone tells me things like I need to work on Wyoming or California. And I will point out this is the first year ever we've gotten every state in the country.
Congratulations.
Anybody else?
It's a wonderful report. This is, something you'd put on your tabletop and hope that your friends would read. And I hope that the library gets it and the city gets it. And
All of our annual reports,
We
as
share
soon as they come before the board, are published on our website, and they're available to the general community upon request as well.
this is amazing. And the only thing, and I don't want it to sound negative, but our reports aren't all equal, and I don't, I guess, understand why. I mean, this is so nice, and what we get from the golf course is so nice. And it's not a criticism, it's just something that I've noticed over the years, that some of the other reports are great. I mean, the information is always great, but the reports themselves aren't equal to this. And just a point of observation.
He's so harsh, isn't he, Mike?
And we
got a
do have
report
good, we have good
contest.
subject at the zoo though too, Ray. I mean, come on.
I'm getting older, so that's
Just
what
threw down the
happens.
gauntlet.
I know
He's really
Sue
cranky.
paid Ray to say that.
Not,
so-
not every department can put a Canadian lynx on the cover of their annual report, so I think we ought to cut some slack.
Sue, that's enough from Ray now, but I want to let you know, your annual report message, that says most of everything. I mean, it's a great message, and, it was well done. The graphics are beautiful, but that doesn't say it all. I do want to mention, the impressive zoo staff efforts, in response to that avian flu outbreak in 2022. I mean, it hit a lot of different areas, but we survived, and you did well. And I know that, you've got things rocking and rolling for the future, so pretty cool. But it seems like a lot of that has subsided now, am I correct?
Yes and no. We keep I look at cases every week to make sure they're not in area. It's something our emergency preparedness team is kind of always waiting to make sure we don't have to go into action again. So it's still around. Luckily, knock on wood, we've been able to avoid it in our area so far.
But we've not had any negativity in regard to that, have we?
No.
That's a credit to your efforts. Commissioner Vyers mentioned the Blanding Turtle Recovery Project. I mean, that's still, you guys are doing a great job in that regard. But how's that shell fungus going?
We're working with the state and with the county and some other partners, vets at Lincoln Park and stuff also as well. We just came up with a different treatment protocol than Lake County's using to do some research, and we're going to be starting that in mid-June, which is going to create some extra work for staff to be moving turtles around and some higher biosecurity protocols and things. But we gotta give it a try. See what
That's a new one. But anyway, keep up the good work in that regard. But last but not least, I want to mention that the zoo had 150,596 visitors from 8 countries, 50 U.S. states, and 2 U.S. territories in 2022. That's pretty significant visitation. And of course, we wouldn't be as successful, as we are without the ongoing commitment from our Cosley Foundation and its members. Thanks to the foundation, and, keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Sue, what would you say is the most positive thing that you hear from the people coming to the zoo overall?
Oh, boy. You always come up with good ones. I think one of the things is how accessible we are, friendly, that people can, we have staff that's pretty much, they see, they're present. And we hear a lot about the cleanliness, the quality of, how good the animals look, that kind of thing. Probably those couple things.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Thank you.
All right, I'll open it up for board discussion on anything else that was in your packet, any of the reports? Ray? Come this way.
Have at it, buddy.
You need to reverse every once in a while, but I just want to congratulate the Recreation Athletic Department for the annual Park and Recreation Association's Park Pursuit event, taking first place. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Competitive.
Out of what, 57 teams? Good for you guys. Also recognize that the Wheaton United travel soccer teams are doing extremely well, taking the championship from 4 different classifications, 4 different groups, 4 different tournaments. That was cool. So that's a big bump from where we were years ago, for sure. Northside Park, is it up and running and water in there and,
Kids were in it last weekend.
yeah?
Training.
And no leaks and things, water is still there.
Don't use the L word.
It's like saying snake in a golf course.
Exactly.
I'd also like to recognize that the recreation program staff, 11% cancellation is phenomenal. Actually, it is, knowing from my past years, 11% is far superior to what we had been doing in the past. So very good to you guys. It means the programs are being well received. What we're offering is worth our while, and we're not just wasting time and space trying to promote things that people don't want. And again, congratulations to the zoo for the $500,000 grant that they got from, is that the DuPage County Environmental?
It's a state of Illinois tourism grant, and it was a collaborative effort between the planning department, Rob and Steve, as well as the zoo staff and our campaign
500,000.
manager.
I mean, that's nice when we bring money back to the community that's available out there. So congratulations to you guys on that. So that's all I had. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray.
President Kelly has asked me to identify a number of shout-outs for all you staff. Thank you, John, for that. Kudos to the athletic department. We represented the Park District in the 16th Annual Park and Rec Association Park Pursuits event. Came in first, for this multi-event deal out of 57 teams. Good for you guys. Somebody pass it on to them. Baseball, softball registration numbers, spring in-house soccer numbers are up. Pickleball interest and numbers remain strong. Rams football and cheerleading registration numbers are also up from last year. I want to mention that Parks Plus Fitness Center membership numbers have continued to increase on a month-to-month basis in 2022. I mean, I'm a member there, and, I can see the influx. We've also realized, some increase in our membership due to the recent closure of another fitness center in Naperville. And so people are, deciding that, if they can't go there, they're coming to us. So I don't know how many people have come over, but they've come over. And Mike mentioned the Fly a Kite event. I was there again this year. The weather was a little bit funky, but we had a great turnout. And whoever that vendor is that brings those crazy kites, I mean, we got to have them back. They are good, Dan. And thanks for taking care of that. I don't think our community center customer service staff gets enough, attention, but, they're doing a great job. I'm there about 4 times a week, and, they're always friendly, and, they've got a job to do, and they do it. Mention Deb Seymour. Rob, she's leaving us. Kudos to her, and her retirement event is tomorrow, correct? at Arrowhead. So I hope people can make that, because she deserves some attention.
How long has she been there?
20 years.
20 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she'll be missed, and we'll have to fill the gap. I want to mention that, and Sue, the fact that we got the Cosley Zoo got that DCEO $500,000 grant, that's pretty significant. That's going to go a long way for the construction of that parking lot. So I don't know when we get the money, Mike, but, $500,000 is a lot of money, man.
Deal of money to bring home.
And John told me that I could make only one more comment. Thanks, John. We got another shout out for, our Arrowhead food and beverage operation. We got it for this, what do they call this? A 5-star review left on open table, about, having done some real good service, good food, good attention, friendly people. So, Andy, keep up the good work, man. That's all I got.
Anybody else?
I have a comment, if
Oh,
I
Linda.
could. Yes, I just wanted to give a shout out to Vicki and her team for doing a really great job with the all-staff event for the Derby Days. It was very apparent that people were very interested in doing that, and it's very apparent that the people who work for the Park District are very happy to work here. So thank you for putting that on. I know it was a lot of work for a short period of time, but I know I enjoyed it immensely, and from what I could see, so did everyone else.
It's really no surprise that finance won, too. I completely thought that.
Okay. Anybody else? Mike, no closed session tonight, correct?
Sir.
All right, so I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by me, second by Vyers. All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, staff.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.